Hallo, ik ben Marjanne en nou heb ik een wens dat ik wel, kijk ik heb nou een week in de kano gezeten, nou zie ik er zo uit, maar ik wil graag geknipt en gekleurd, maar ik wil wel graag die zachte lijnen houden.
Ja.
Kan dat?
Ja, tuurlijk kan dat. Alles kan. Wil je een rondje draaien?
Ja.
And for those who think which language does she talk, it's Dutch. I'll translate it for you. Hello friends on YouTube. Marjanne is back to have a fresh hairstyle. Now, what she told in front of you on Dutch was that she wants a soft hairstyle, so not too hard. And she likes soft color, but a bit more red. And because this is faded by the sun. Now, it's not the most worst color, of course, because it's a beautiful color, but it's more a spring color. Because in spring you have this light version of hair. So I make her a soft, new red color, and I'm gonna nurse her hair because it's a bit dry by sun and water, because she was going on the river with a canoe.
Ja.
Trying to play Indian.
I am an Indian.
Mohawk. She wants Mohawk. No, it's not true.
Very glad to be here.
But the hair is real dry, so I first apply some moist, and then I can apply a moist product on her hair, so I can really do the cut nicely. Moist product I'm going to use is a leave-in of Glint. This apply on the hairs. And this is also a wonderful product when you go on holiday, because you can take this with you to the beach and spray it in between on your hairs. I'm going to show her also a new styling product to make her curls more powerful. First, I start brushing with the Olivia Garden brush because I don't want to damage the hairs and I don't want to pull on the hairs. Ja, dat is echt grappig dat ze wel door hadden dat ik flink had staan te werken op YouTube. Ze hadden het wel gezien.
Ja?
Ja, ik het zaterdag. Okay, wetted hairs, and now I'm gonna part the hairs. I part them on the skull bone, start in the neckline. And I'll turn her in a second so you can see what I'm going to do. Like a lot of you know already that I used to love to work with the natural shapes. Now, and what I can see here is the length is really wonderful, but here's a lot too much length, so then you don't see the shape anymore of a skull, and I want to bring out the beautiful shapes of a skull. So here is the part where it's coming the most hair off, and then I'm built up to the top. So what I told you, start, watch at the line, go in a point cut, and work my way up. Take a new line on it, find me the line of cutting and put it to me. Knowing that the lines are curly, they will always curl back. Connect all the lines in this way. So I hold the lines very soft, very feminine, but afterwards also the curly effect will be beautiful. And you see I cut with that point cut technique. Go in from underneath and work till you get on the line of cutting. Turn a bit. So take the hairs up into the line. Watch at the line. In the underlines, go in. See the hairs in the back slipping, so I know where to go. And every time take about a centimeter hair. Maar ik voel me nou wel al een stuk beter hoor, als van de week.
Ja.
Ik herstel meestal wel heel snel, dat scheelt.
Dan heb je een goede conditie.
Zeker. Anders komt het ook niet wat ik doe. Wetting in between, not too wet, just a little bit. So I can watch in the underlines, go to the underlines, go in from above and connect them.
En wat was het leukste wat je meegemaakt hebt?
Meisjes, 2 meisjes.
Ja.
Naaistreek heet die.
Naaistreek?
Ja, naaistreek. Talking about the event where I was this week at the Nijmeegse 4 days walk. But for me it was not 4 days but 7, even 8, because I was working there for food banks. And for those who like to know how much I earned in this week, it's 3,700 euros.
Yay!
Yeah. Get rid of the hairs I don't like. They're always in the way, so take them up. Thank God she don't have a lot of that hair. Just a little bit in the corners. Correct the baseline a bit. Don't force on the line, just let them fall into my comb and softly get over the line. Take a new line on it, and that's about 2 centimeters more than the first line I parted. Ja.
Maar dan zou je toch, nee, iets minder kunnen doen.
Iets minder?
Ja, ik weet niet.
Nee,
maar je werkt heel hard.
Ja, nee, ik werk niet te hard.
Ik dacht dat we dat kunnen zeggen.
She thinks I work too hard, so I don't like it that way. I like to work hard. I don't think people say you're lazy. So now I watch at the line. Told you I want to get volume on the top. So I go up in the same line, pulling the hairs up. Don't take off much. Just every time take a new centimeter on it. See the line of cutting and beneath. Go in and connect on that line. And don't force anything, just leave it like it is. The more I travel to the sides, the more I take up on the sides. Show you what I mean. So I come to the sides, I take up, but then I turn in. So I can see the line, and I see also that the natural line is following to that line. So I copy this line, and I lift my fingers over to the center of the skull. So I take a half moon shape. And of course all the lines are with point cut. This gives the softness to the lines. So I get a much nicer fall to the hairs. See how the jumpy effect is. Still I have the softness in the underlines. Can make this a little bit deeper of color so I get even more effect of differences into the hairs. Turner, so I can see myself a bit, otherwise I don't see where I go. Take it up straight in the line, then go up, and then I go again to the center line. So I lift up and I go to the center line.
Magic.
Yeah. Yeah, listening to the hairs. And the more I come to the sides, the more I get to you, for my feeling. Come to the last part, and then I can see also the chin line. So take this also into the cut. Travel one more time slightly over the same line. Watch how it falls. See how wonderful then the curly effect is and how beautiful the center of her neckline is. So you get a lot of volume even though she has not the thickest hair. But then it looks really beautiful. This I saved for the last. So come to the sides. Part myself a line in the eyebrow line. Make it so that I can see the line I just cut. Up. Now I come from above. So I lift up, watch at the line, see the line and the underline slipping, and go in with a point cut. And still I pull to the back. I want the round feeling of the curly effect into the hairstyle. So lifting up, coming in from above, watch at the line beneath it, go in and slip on the line. The nice thing of curly hair is it don't have to be perfect. It may be playful. Lay the hairs to the front again, watch over the natural lines, go in with the point cut technique and connect on the line of cutting. So now I hold the softness of the lines, you can see her beautiful ears, you can make a slight correction into the line because there's a waving effect the other way around and I want it to go to the back. But now you see that it comes together. Go to the fall of the skull. Coming from the fall of the skull, watch at the line. So this, where my column is now, is the line. Take it over with my fingers and from above I connect again with the point cut technique. So I go gently to the front. And every time watch at the underlaying lines. This is the first line, so now I go to the other side. Coming to her left side, know that I went from the underlines to the upper laying lines. Of course I do on this side the same, because it's not an asymmetrical hairstyle, it's symmetrical.
En had je wandelaars of had je vooral...
Nee, wandelaars heb je bijna niet.
Nee.
Volgend jaar gaan we een heel gaaf event maken. Dat ga ik dadelijk wel even vertellen.
Ja.
So you see me copy the line that I did on the other side. Again, like I did on the other side, go to the fall of the skull. Lay the hairs on it. Make sure they are wet enough to work with. Take the first line to the front. See my underlaying line. Go in, watch at the eyebrow. So copy always the lines of the person you are cutting hair of. And this makes it interesting to work your whole life as a hairdresser. I will never stop being a hairdresser. I will do this till I'm dead. Not only because I like cutting, but I really love the persons I cut hair of. So that's all are parts of my life, the persons who I do hair of. And I never leave them. Like I had on the other side, in the underlines, there's a slight line that go in the opposite way. Is mostly the hairs that lay behind the ear, so in the small part here, and then you see them laying here. So that you have to get rid of, because otherwise it will be in the opposite lines again. So see how wonderful this falls. So now I come to the upper hair, coming to the front. Now see how the hair falls. She has a natural parting here. So in that natural parting, on the line of the fontanelle, I take my first line, and here the hairs are really dry. Watch at this line, the wiggle of the line, go in and travel to the front. The line behind this, I take up, take over the same line, and now come from beneath, connecting on the same line, but traveling off of the skull lines. Show you what I mean. Go in, and then take the hairs in a lifting movement to the top. This is the part behind the fontanelle, so that I leave. To control the line, I lay it on the face lines, and with a soft slice cut technique, make minor adjustments to the line. It's hardly anything. Take the hairs up in the same line, take them over, lay them to the side, watch where they started, and go again with a point cut to the other side. Once again, only the fontanelle. Go in. And on this line, I connect again to the line of cutting. So I can take this hair also up to the front. And connect it to that. Also on this side, lay the hairs in a free style on my face. Dan kreeg ik in de water, dan ben je dan toch gewend aan gespetten.
Het is net of ik in elkaar zit.
Yeah. And also in the freehand style, I correct the line a bit. Now I take a part of the fontanelle to the back, so I can come to the upper hair. Coming on top, lifting up the hairs, go in with a deep point cut technique on top. Holding some length, but take off the dry parts of the hairs. First take the middle section, then take the sides on it. When I come to the back, I take the hairs to the front, so I hold more volume in the fold to the back. Show you that. Turning her a bit. So now I over the fall of the skull, so take the hairs to the front, take them far out, go with the point cut technique. So I know that I did all the hairs, but still have the rounding and the volume on the back that I love to have to create this beautiful rounding. When this is done, go back to the fontanelle, go to the fold of the sides, turn again so that you see this also. You see here the connection line, there the connection line, go in with the point cut technique. And this I can do like a circle. See the line in the other lines. Mostly I call to my staff members this hairdresser's dance, because now I can travel, that I can see the lines clearly for myself and travel just gently around her head. So don't stay on one place. You have to focus on that what you do. It's not always easy when you do YouTube, but if it's possible, hold the focus. Of course, you can also go to the front again, go to the corner lines, see the line of cutting, when this is done, I can make her a color. I don't want to look like a tomato. Oh, she loves red, but not now. It's still summer in the Netherlands, so maybe a soft, nice red color. Don't have to be a hard one. So now I create her a color. For so far the cut. I made her a mix of colors. I made her a mix of colors. Went to the kin colors.
Sorry.
Made her a mix of colors. Take two colors. I take 2 parts of the 844. That's a copper color. But to get a bit more red, I take a 766 and then I take 1 part. So 2 parts, 1 part. Create this with 6%, and when I'm in the underlines, I create some 3-0 into the rest over in the ball. But then you see when I come to the underlines, put in extra conditioner. I'd always do. 6% is 20 volume. En dan dat is leuk. I work till I get on the underlines. So on the line above the ears, I leave about a centimeter hair open. But this can be a little bit darker of color. You see, I work all the hairs to the top. That's the easiest way to do this. So I can also see the underlines very clearly. And on the back, I travel till I get on the fall of the skull, where the skull goes down into the neckline. And now in the freehand style, I part the underlines. So in the rest over of the ball, I take about 4 centimeters 300. This will make the color more into a brown line, but also give more effect on the beauty of the color and the hairstyle. Also, what I mostly tell to my staff members is when you use 2 colors, by just 1, but putting a little bit extra into the color, so you mix it. You do something you do as hairdressers. And persons who do their own hair have only 1 package, put it on the head, and that's the color. So make it that you can see she's been to the hairdressers. This apply in the underlines and softly come into the upper lines. So I still work in the same lines from beneath up to the center line. This way I'm certain that the line I create is a very soft line. And when this is done, we go for a coffee or tea and just stay there because we have to wait 25 minutes to develop the color. And then brings it out, and then we're back to show you also a new styling product that's specially made for curly hair and wavy hair.
Don't go away.
No, stay. Please stay. Take your time to subscribe. I will never let you down. Or maybe for those who like bold hairstyles, then they have to watch me because I really like to be bald, but I don't like it that much on girls. Only when they like it, I make it, but normally I prefer hair on the head. Clean the contour line. Take a small part of garter wick on the top of the ear. They also part in the neckline. It's almost Christmas. Halfways. Over the halfway. Less than 5 months. It's Christmas. Christmas! I like Christmas, but also like summer. It's a nice thing of the Netherlands, we have 4 different time periods. So don't go away, we go for coffee tea, and we'll certainly be back. Bye bye. Hello friends, back from coloring. Now, what I'm going to use now is this curl stimulating product. It's delivered by Rover Hair, you can see it on top. And I make a photo of it, of course, into the video. Take a drop like this. Apply it on the hairs and massage it gently in. And the nice thing of this product is it gives also a creamy effect. Gonna make use of our natural curls, of course. And the smell of this product is really nicely. Gonna blow dry this with the diffuser. So I have the most natural curly effect. Just lift them up the hairs a bit, not too much, and don't pull on the hairs. Can do this also on one leg. Also our eyebrows, for those who like to know all the things. Our eyebrows are really wonderful, beautiful natural shape, but now in line with the color.
This is nice and relaxing.
The active hairdresser at rest. And so do all the hair, of course. So far blow drying. Now I want to leave the curly effect as curly as possible, so I don't do a lot on it. Just leave the curls like they are, lay them like they should lay. The only thing I use on her is a soft hairspray to fixate it a bit. I don't want to use a hard hairspray, so I take off Lanza brush out hairspray. And this only to lay the curls in the line where I like them to lay. And they don't work like a block. They hold it flexible. Smell really nice.
Yeah.
Like most products of Lanza do, because Lanza is a real beautiful product line. And that he says with a Goldwell t-shirt on. Of Goldwell I also like the styling products. Now take off the protection. I thank her for being my model. I thank you for watching. She will certainly turn around to show you the end result. And we see each other, of course, next video. Bye bye. Take care. Yeah.
Thank you, Theo.
You're welcome. Mooi hè?
Ja.
Dankjewel. And for those who think which language does she talk, it's Dutch. I'll translate it for you.